Hello, everybody. This is Tony Hager with Takedown Wrestling and IAWrestle.com, and we are here with new commit Gabe Rangel. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good, man. So you just recently committed to Grandview Vikings, Nick Mitchell and company. How long has this process been for you since you started looking at colleges?
Um, well, I talked to Coach Lohman a little bit during the season, and then after season, actually the day before Corn Cob Nationals, I took a visit to Grandview and I got to meet Coach Mitchell, and then he came and watched me at Corn Cob, and I won that tournament, beat like two state finalists and a couple state place winners, and I had a really good tournament there. And then ever since then, we've been talking, and then I just decided this week that it was the right fit for me. Everything felt right. Great program, and that's why I chose it.
What other schools were you looking at, or what other schools were looking at you?
Uh, Indiana, Northern Illinois, and what was the last one? And Oklahoma.
Okay. Now, you decided to stay local here at Grandview. The fit seems right, but, these guys have four-time national champs. Is this something that you just, wanted to be a part of and continue to grow that streak?
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about it a lot too, and I want to go the place that is gonna be the best fit for me to get a national championship. And if I'm surrounded by a room full of champions, then that's just gonna make me better. And I feel that I'm gonna fit in perfectly with my mentality and their mentality, and it's just gonna click.
Nick Mitchell really preaches to be a champion on the mat, off the mat. Has he had a chance to really talk to you about, winning in all aspects of life, just not on the wrestling mat?
Yeah, on my visit, he talked. I mean, he talked about the program a lot and the high expectations that they have about that a lot. But another thing that got me was also about how much he cares about not just wrestling, but me as a person. And once I leave Grandview, and what that's going to get for me. And I really took that a lot into consideration too, because it meant a lot showing how much he cared for stuff outside of wrestling, not just me as a wrestler, but as a student and as a person.
Now, you are a two-time third place finisher at Iowa in Iowa high school, and I know that's probably not you didn't reach your goal. And next, Grandview has just kind of had a knack for turning kids that weren't crazy successful, didn't get that state title, multiple state titles, and getting them to the national championship. How excited are you to be able to just to be in a room that they expect everyone to be a national champ? Heck, they expect to have multiple people at the same weight. I mean, that's crazy that NAIA can do that. We obviously can't have two NAI national champs, but you can have all Americans at the same weight. Did that play into your factor as well? That you don't necessarily need to be the guy to be at a weight class for the national championship.
Yeah, I mean that's awesome that NAIA can do that because a lot of a lot of schools do. That's another reason why I didn't choose Oklahoma, Northern Illinois, or Indiana because I wasn't sure when I would start or when I would get in the equation. But I wanted to come in and be able to win four national championships because that's my ultimate goal. I mean, I didn't reach my goal in high school, and I know that with the help of Coach Mitchell and the rest of the coaches, that they can make me into a national champion.
What weight are you planning on wrestling at Grandview?
184, 197.
Okay. So you plan on getting any bigger? I mean, your size right now it seems like that's right around the weight class you are. No, that's what you've been wrestling at. So
Yeah,
trying to stay the same size, not get much bigger. How tall are you?
5'9".
5'9". So you're going to be a nice little brute for a 184-pound weight class.
Yeah.
But they got a good program there. Grant Turner actually just left our office. Did he have a chance to talk with Grant Turner? He'd be an assistant coach for Grandview.
No,
He's going to be a guy that's going to be rolling around with you.
no, I haven't.
They've got multiple coaches. Heck, they probably have a coach for every single weight class. That's probably
Yeah,
something you didn't have at those other, those D1 schools as well.
yeah, definitely. I like I've talked to Coach Mitchell, Coach Reedy, and Coach Lohman. Those are the three main people I've talked to, but I haven't met the other ones yet.
Now, how long have you been wrestling, Gabe?
Since fourth grade.
Since fourth grade. So this is something that you did you always know that you were gonna wrestle in college?
I used to hate wrestling.
Really?
Yeah.
When did it kind of click with you that this is definitely something that you could pursue out of high school?
Um. Well, I've always been an Illinois kid, and I wrestled for Alleman. And growing up, I hated wrestling. I was always like the little fat guy that got beat by the big kids. And I started winning more and more. And I'd say after junior high, so probably seventh or eighth grade year is when I really started liking it because I was finally developing and becoming better as a physical athlete, and mentally it helped because I went to Assumption and started training with them in seventh grade, and that just Coach Bush just got me way better, and I changed a lot. So I'd have to say seventh or eighth grade.
What kept you in the sport? I mean, you said you've been wrestling since fourth grade and you really didn't start enjoying it until seventh grade.
Yeah,
Who kept you, or what kept you for being out for this sport? Because such a demanding sport, and if you don't like it, it takes a strong individual to just keep going out for it.
yeah. Um, my dad, absolutely. I mean, I've never been a quitter, and he's taught me. I've grown up knowing that I'm not a quitter, and that's how he raised me. And I knew it was good. It was a hard sport, but he just kept motivating me and pushing me to get better and stay in it, and I'm thankful for that now.
And when I was talking to you, earlier in the week about this commitment, was your dad the first person that you told that this is the school that you wanted to go to?
Um, after my visit, I told him that I really liked it, and I thought that that's definitely going to be one of my top choices. And I just told him the morning that I announced my commitment. I just told him then that Grandview is where I wanted to go.
I mean, how excited has your dad been? Talking to a guy that had to see you kind of come up into this wrestling world and not enjoy the sport, but knew that this would be the right sport for you. You just had to stick with it and maybe find the right coach or find the right move and get some success and some confidence. How excited is he for you to see this kind of just happening for you?
He's very excited. It's what he's wanted for me my whole life. And now that my dreams finally come true and I can get a national championship, which is my ultimate goal. And he's very excited because he knows that I can be successful at Grandview, and they're one of the best teams in the nation. So that's where I can fulfill my dream of a national championship.
What do you think this sport has done for you as a person? Not only, I mean, you've been a successful wrestler, but how has it changed your personal life?
I mean, I don't know where I would be without wrestling. I mean, it's kept me it's kept me focused on one thing, and I just I'm in the wrestling room every day, and it's all my time is devoted to that. So wrestling, I feel like it's made me more grown up, I guess you could say. But I've matured a lot from it, just with my mentors, Coach Bush and Tristan DeShazer, and all my coaches. They've helped me with the sport and as a person, and that's how I've really grown as a person.
How with wrestling, you said you're wrestling every single day and trying to get as best as you possibly can. What events are you going to be wrestling in this summer? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, I've wrestled in Corn Cob Nationals and USA Nationals in Cedar Falls so far, and I plan on wrestling at Fargo for both freestyle and Greco, and I'm wrestling at Disney Duels with Team Iowa.
Disney duels. That's gonna be great. What
Yep.
other big names do you know are gonna be on that team with you?
We got a great team. We got Jack Wagner, Jacob Schwarm, Freddie Stroker, Max Thompson, Stephen Holloway, Gannon Gremmel, um, Michael Zachary, and Gabriel Rangel.
Well, and what's it like for you to be your name now in the in those ranks of you're on a team of kids that have won multiple state champions, a four-time state champ, three-time state champ. Some of these
Mhm.
guys that are going to the D1 level. What's it feel for you to be on a team like that?
I mean, I've been on teams with these guys before, but it being my last year of high school, it's going to be I think that we have a really good shot at winning it, and that'd be huge. And I feel that with the team that we have and the wrestlers that we have, we should be able to do that, and that'd be really special as a senior.
How close are you guys, with these other high level athletes in the state? How close are you with them? You're very active on social media and talking with Freddie and whatnot. I mean, do you have a good relationship with other wrestlers throughout the state? That's something that I feel like I didn't have when I graduated in '03. We kind of just stayed in our own little bubble at our own school, and that was it.
Yeah.
But it seems like in today's world, with you're able to communicate with anybody, do you feel like you just can talk to anybody throughout the state at any given time?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm good friends with Freddie Stroker, Max Thompson, Stephen Holloway, Cody Kingery is one of my best friends from Underwood, and yeah, I mean, I just growing up and going through high school and grade school, I've been on national teams with these guys, and I've got to spend a lot of time with them, being roommates and going on trips like that with them. So that's another thing with wrestling that you can't really do for a lot of other sports is be going all over the United States 24/7. I mean, I've been to Daytona Beach for freestyle. I've been to Disney Duels twice, Fargo. I mean, just being around all those athletes helps us boys in Iowa grow as people together. I mean, being surrounded by all those good wrestlers, it's special. And I mean, if you want to be a champion, you surround yourself by champions. So I've tried to stay close with those guys.
Well, you've got a great head on your shoulder, man. I wish you the best of luck. We'll have to get you on the Takedown Radio Show on Saturdays. You're going to be, since you're sticking around Des Moines, you'll
Yeah.
be just down the road from our studio. So reach out to me when you get in town. We always have the Grandview guys in every once in a while. So on behalf of iawrestle.com and Takedown Wrestling, congratulations on the commitment and
Thank you.
the best of luck at NAI level at Grandview University. Thank you.
Thanks, Tony.